Yeah. So, personally, side hustles for me changed my life. I wouldn't be here without them. And as I mentioned, blogging was my first big side hustle that led to where I am today. But I've had other side hustles in the past. Actually, just spoke at a podcast movement. I was on stage and shared the story about in middle school. Remember those "What would Jesus do" bracelets everyone wore for a long time? So I'm Jewish, so I didn't really care what Jesus would do all that much. I respect the guy. I respect everyone's beliefs, but it didn't really matter to me. I was a snowboarder, and being an irreverent 13-year-old, I thought, what would be great on a bracelet? NEYS, never eat yellow snow. And actually over my shoulder here, I still have 2 bags of those bracelets because that was not a hugely successful. I'll say I hardly broke even on that side hustle. But with your phone today, you have so many options to get out there and start making money, or with your laptop, with the computer, whatever skill you have. Odds are there is someone willing to pay you to do that. So Uber and Lyft, they're an easy place to start because most people already have a car that's sitting there getting dusty in the hot sun or wherever you live for hours every day. I mean, let's say you own a car 24 hours a day, you might use it an hour or 2 a day. So there's a lot of hours that you could be doing something else with it. So Uber or Lyft are a great option. You can go out on a Saturday night if you're willing to stay out late in a big city downtown. You can make hundreds of dollars driving drunk people home from the bars, things like that. There's other options like, we talk about Airbnb is a great way to make money from an empty room in your home, or even an empty apartment or something like that. But you could also use your car like that too. There's sites like Turo, who I used to write for, and some other similar sites where you can be like a rental car company. If you have a family, let's say you're married and you only need one car on the weekend, rent out the other car on the weekend, make a few bucks. So there's ways you can turn assets into dollars or your time into dollars. One place I would suggest people think twice before they dive in too deep is those hours for dollars type of jobs and gigs, which is something I do.
You're watching the 5 Minute Bark Podcast on YouTube. If you like this episode, you just may like many more. Subscribe today by clicking the red subscribe button in the top right-hand corner.